d5 now. He can just cut your king off with rook d8.
Okay, he played rook a5. Yeah, he is using this strategy. Yeah. Okay, basically it means that he was super confident of going forward with the king, otherwise you don't do it.
Yeah, and if your rook, maybe this is even more decisive, because what progress could you possibly make?
And you have now rook b5, rook a5, you can just back and forth, back and this is what you want, because then black will not have the chance of playing on your nerves forever. Yeah.
Black can't go anywhere. He's actually frozen Grishik out of doing anything in this position except taking the f-pawn, because the king has no marching.
And look at this, immediately Parham lost interest in the game.
Yeah.
Aha, it's a draw, finish.
He found the construction. It looked dangerous, but he understood. Play this one, you have to take my f-pawn, give me your e-pawn. That's going to make the draw much, much easier.
Yeah, the black king is just simply cut away from the action. But, I mean, no, unfortunately the black king can't just jump 2 squares.
There's just nothing to do there.
Yeah, D4.
No, he planned this perfectly.
Yeah, and okay, he plays rook takes f3, rook takes e5, thank you very much. Black's king is cut out of the game, and then white can just follow that pawn all the way down, and then you will eliminate it.
So easy draw with the rook sliding down to e4. It has been a scintillating last round, and this one is simply going to be finishing in a draw. So let's just take the opportunity and have a look at how the last round played out.
And we're waiting for this game.
This is the final game.
The final truth.
The final of everything is.
With all the bookholds, everything.
Once this game is finished, then everyone can sit down and work out the bookholds, who has won the silver and the bronze medal. But one thing is guaranteed. Magnus Carlsen, with that draw, moves to 2.5 points and is the Rapid World Champion. And there were draws on the top boards, but Arjun Erigaisi, with that victory, moves to 9.5 points. Hans Niemann didn't manage to make it with a victory to 10 points, so he's there also on 9.5 points, as is Vladislav Artemiev. And it's a big tie for 9.5 points, because there also is Leonid Dominguez as well in the mix.
And there's a draw in Stahidi Grishuk game.
Okay, wow, now
everything
everyone
but just feeling-wise, I feel that the silver will go to Artemiev and the bronze probably to Arjun Erigaisi, because they have been on the top for most of the time. Hans started this comeback. Dominguez also came very steadily every day, winning 2 games and coming. But I feel that Artemiev and Erigaisi will have the best beholds.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
Well, we'll find out
momentarily, as shouldn't be hard to make the calculation.
It shouldn't be, but one thing we know for sure, we have our champions.
They've been up there for a while, if you look at the back.
Look at the back. Magnus Carlsen, Alexander Gereshkina, 2 new World Rapid Champions have been crowned. Later on this evening, they will be doing a press conference where we can actually break down and see what exactly the titles mean to them. For Alexandra Gereshkina, it's been 6 years since she challenged for the Women's World Championship crown, and she's never come close to winning the World Championship title. She has now. She's done it. And for Magnus Carlsen,
ho-hum.
It's everyday business kind of, right? It almost feels like, but we know how difficult it was and what a sensational comeback from Magnus was needed after that loss against Artemiev. That we are really calling him the six-time
legend in the making.
World Rapid.
Couple of things. One, he loves Qatar. He said that. He's got a great relationship with the organizers. When at the very beginning of the press conference, he said that. And also, he didn't win last year. It was an embarrassing storyline. He was not happy with how things went. We had the clothing scandal and all. And you could feel it from the very first round when he came in, that he was a man on a mission. He came with that kind of intensity. You saw the determination. He had that hiccup game that he lost trying to win. He could have just drawn that position, but he was trying to win and blundered, but then he just bounced right back and mowed down the field and made it look easy, as a matter of fact, towards the end. So, huge victory for him, even though, again, been there, done that, but to get to number 6 was a lot of work. and he got the job done.
Yeah, and he promised us all entertainment, and that's exactly what he delivered. Magnus Carlsen, the new world rapid champion, with an incredible 10.5 points out of 13. But let's take a look at the final standings, and the smoke will be cleared as we've discovered who finished in second and third, and we see alongside Magnus Carlsen on the podium will be Vladislav Artemiev and Arjun Erigaisi there with the bronze medal.
Call, Peter.
Yes, well, I have some experience, and also a fantastic result for Niman. He will be clearly very disappointed because he feels like I had such a great show. I had a chance. I was up there against Magnus Carlsen fighting for the title and missing out on medal, but let's not forget the prize fund, the prizes are shared. It's a great payday, and also a fantastic feeling, I think, to finish on 9.5 in this field, shared second.
No Gukesh, no Fabi,
No Ali Reza,
no Ali Reza showing up in the top 13.
no Pragnananda.
No Keimer.
Yeah, well, Vincent was way back. He won 3 games in a row now to finish decently. But
Well, we just named like 5 of the top 10 players on the planet,
But
and they're not on that list. Okay, this is a different list, of course.
this is the women's